Hey everyone, so it's another day. We're back in the shower that I demoed. We're just working on the shower in this bathroom. Yesterday I demoed, today we're going to frame up for the plumbers. I just kind of wanted to walk you through my thought process and how I determine where this shower curb is going to go. You know, the print might say one thing, you have a shower pan that's another, and the existing conditions kind of end up telling you where to put everything. So the print says for the finished space on the inside of the shower wants 2.6. Now based off how much existing tile was here in the old tub, I thought that that was a bit small, because 2.6, that'll land you roughly around here. So we have about 3 to 4 inches of space on the wall still need to be accounted for. So it just seemed a bit small. I was going to try and go as large as possible, but if I go as large as possible and what I was trying to do is there's going to be a curb that goes right here, and I'm going to have drywall on the face of that curb. I want a drywall face to touch drywall face right here all the way down, because I have this base and shoe molding that's trim carpentry. I wanted to not have to do anything with the finish of that. I wanted to just tuck drywall right up against what is existing, and then everything else is as is. But as you can see, I've got this toilet here, and code says anything that you have needs to be 15 inches from center off of the toilet. So they have the vanity on the other side that's at least 15 inches, so probably more like 16. And if I were to put that wall where I wanted it, my little curb, I would only be 13 inches from center here. And once it gets inspected, it would be failed. We'd have to change it. Pan would be useless if it got set, because it got used up. So what I ended up doing was to make it as big as possible. Just went from center 15 inches, that's going to be where my drywall is on the face of my curb, back another ½ inch, that is the face of framing. So 15 and a half and go from the center of the toilet is my curb. So another 3.5, and as you can see, that we kind of end up over the existing tile. So I'm going to end up cutting these sleepers out, and I'm going to, trace and cut, and I'm going to set a 2x4 that the back side of it, as if the face was here, it's going to sit low, run all the way back here, and then I'll set another curb on top, and then probably another one so that I have at least 3 inches, and then that's where the granite will go on top of my curb. And that's going to be our shower. Now, you're still probably thinking, well, that leaves for all this unaccounted for. The curb has to go here based off code, but we can still run drywall and tile further along, wrap around that granite that's going to be on the curb, and bring it to the floor. So you're essentially going to have tile on the wall all the way up to here. Now, that's just one option. There are many other options, but that's what my personal opinion is doing, just so that we have the most minimal amount of work for ourselves, and we can kind of, get in and out and have a beautiful product for them. And the more tile, the better. We're adding more of our stuff versus leaving what's existing. So, hope that kind of helps you figure out if you're, looking at a print, and the print, it's like, well, I can't make this work. You kind of, it's like order of operations. You first have to follow code, then I usually try and make whatever space I'm in as big as possible, and you just kind of roll from there. There will be certain things that kind of steer you in one direction versus another, and you can kind of, it's very important, slow down during this process. If you speed through it, that's when you're going to just create a bunch of headaches, because now you've got stuff built and materials in here, and you're having to demo. And just take your time, make sure you can kind of see all the finishing touches before you decide to start going. And even at this early stage, demo and frame, this is crucial.